Happy New Year, everyone. So I know it's been long overdue since I got my booster shot that I promised to share with you guys how my symptoms were and how I felt and all these things. And so here it is. And get the booster shot. Very nervous. Hi everyone. So today is the day. Oh, this is Jacqueline, by the way. I am going to go and get my Moderna booster shot. Dun dun dun. Okay, so I just woke up in the morning and all of a sudden I thought, okay, I think I need the booster shot now because I got my second Moderna COVID vaccination back in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I should have gotten it. But come December, I now feel like I should get it, and so here I am. So I wanted to go ahead and make that same day appointment. It was so hard because, to my understanding, I was able to walk into these pharmacies and get booster shots, but I guess it's not as easy as I thought it would be. So I did go ahead onto this website right here, and I was able to put in my zip code, and within 5 miles, 10 miles radius, I was able to find a list of pharmacies that would administer these COVID-19 vaccinations. So I just so happened to find this pharmacy that was giving out booster shots that is very close to my house. I did call CVS earlier, but they said they don't really do same day appointments. You could do walk-ins after 7 o'clock because there could be cases where people make appointments and they don't show, so they'll have number of vaccinations left over, which could be administered to walk-in patients. And so I wasn't about to wait until 7 o'clock or even after that to get the vaccination done. So I called this pharmacy and they had an opening. I'm gonna go and get the booster shot. Very nervous. And I'm gonna share with you guys how I feel, a couple days after too, because you know how it works, right? If you haven't already, please go ahead and watch my vaccination shot videos. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Ah!
Oh, you're the one who called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? Give me your cards. I'll prepare all the paperwork.
Star Wars music is on here. It's almost like telling me to go in and get the shot as a brave woman, like I should. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna videotape this?
Oh yes. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that was so quick.
Was it bad at all?
No, not at all, actually.
Very good, very good.
Thank you so much.
All right, so have a seat for 15 minutes.
Okay, got it. Okay, hello everyone. Again, I now have my vaccination, the booster shot on my left arm. I was very nervous, but I don't know. It just went by very quickly, and I thought it was okay. I don't feel anything right now. I was sitting in there for 15 minutes and I still feel okay. Maybe, I don't know. Is it like warming up a little on my left side? But I don't feel any discomfort or pain, so we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I do want some sweets, some desserts to kind of pat me in the back, good job. Let's go get some sweets, some goody goodies. But yeah, so far so good. Feels very good. Guess what flavor I got? Cool. So it's been about an hour and a half since I got my booster shot. Right now, I feel my left arm where I got the shot a little bit warmer than usual. Like it's getting hot in this area. I don't know if it's because of the red bean soup. I feel a little bit warmer. I'll keep you guys posted on how I feel later tonight.
Look at these. Yummy. Oh my god, it's just like break.
I am alive, guys. I made it through. I am a veteran of vaccination. The series of COVID vaccinations that I took were pretty intimidating, and the last one maybe a little bit less intimidating than the ones that I took before, because I mean, I just knew what was coming, you know, mental readiness. This booster shot was just something that I had to, you know, take because I wanted to be ready for CES. But at the same time, I want to keep myself very safe and do whatever I can to protect myself from COVID. The process was a little bit more simple because I didn't really have to go through long lines. I didn't really have to, you know, do a lot of things I did before. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch the first and the second vaccination video. I thought it was really convenient that I could actually go online and check out all these pharmacies that are giving out booster shots, as well as the other COVID vaccinations, the first and the second. I felt like this time it was a lot easier because I could just go ahead and walk in and get that booster shot. The booster shot that I took this time around was a little bit different in the pain scale and the side effects that I went through the first and the second vaccination. The booster shot, I guess, reacted a little bit faster, a lot earlier than it did in the second or the first shot. Now, I would like to share with you guys the first day, the second day, and the third day of getting my booster shot. So what I got was Moderna. The first time and the second time I got Moderna both the times. So I've decided, okay, I will get Moderna for the third time. As you saw earlier, I wanted to go ahead and walk in because I just spontaneously thought, okay, I could just walk into any CVS or any Walgreens pharmacies to get the Moderna shot. But it turns out they would actually prefer you make the appointment, and in fact, I called CVS and they said vaccination appointments are recommended. If there are leftovers in terms of inventory on the vaccination shots, then you could go ahead and go check back with them after 7 p.m. So walk-ins, I guess, are a little bit harder at CVS or Walgreens, but if you go onto that website that I showed you guys earlier to find out which pharmacies provide booster shots or first or second vaccinations even, you could go ahead and check that out. Now, I got my booster shot around 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish, and once I got it, you know, as always, I felt fine. It was almost like nothing had happened. I was just left over with this band-aid. So I was like, yay, I'm done. I got it over with. You know, I got some food and hung out, and everything was dandy. Everything was so good. And then I think within about 6 to 7 hours, I started feeling my arm getting a little bit warmer. In the beginning, this area was just getting a little bit warmer, and then gradually it started getting hotter and hotter. And I think there was a point where I just exponentially, it just got very hot all of a sudden, and it got stiff at the same time. There was a point where I just could not move my arm up. I couldn't raise my arm up at all. I could maybe go this much. Whatever I was doing, however I was moving, I just could not move it as much as I could before, obviously. And it was so difficult for me to get anything done because I'm so used to using both my arms. And all of a sudden it was almost like I didn't have one arm. The last time I got my second dosage, I was okay up until the next morning, but this time around, the day I got the booster shot, that night, I couldn't move my arm. So that's one difference. And then the second thing is the fever. So I had fever and headache at the same time the last time, but this time around, I experienced fever a lot earlier than I did before. So as you can see, my body was reacting a little bit faster compared to the second dosage of Moderna vaccination, which I think is a really good reaction, because if I were to have COVID, I feel like maybe my body know now what it looks like so they can fight it off. I, started feeling that fever. My head was getting a little bit hotter, and of course my body was aching a little bit. It was starting, and that feeling when your body starts to hurt and it's going to hurt a lot and very soon. The last time I took the second dosage of vaccination, I took Advil, and so I did go ahead and take that ibuprofen. I had fever, my COVID arm, and everything. I went to sleep a little bit earlier because I just wasn't feeling it. The second day, of course, I was out all day. I just had to lay my body on my bed. I didn't want to get up because obviously my body was just hurting so much. Compared to the last time, it just felt like my body was hurting a little bit less than it did before. I don't know why that was. My brain was just telling my body, hey, you've been through this once, so you know how this goes and you're ready for it. I did have that body ache, but I wasn't like crawling to the restroom or anything. But I did take that day off to just, completely rest, and I drank a lot of water like I did the last time. The last time I had symptoms like stuffy nose and dry throat. It was almost like a flu, but this time around, I think my body was aching. I had fever. A lot of the symptoms were similar, except the fact that it was a little bit less severe than the last time. And very important thing about this is that I had breathing issues the last time, but this time I didn't have that at all. I was able to breathe in and out just fine. I didn't really notice that I was having trouble breathing. In terms of cold sweats and chills, I didn't really have those either. If you guys have any questions or comments, or if you experienced something other than I experienced, please do share with me down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye! Everyone stay safe.